What's up? What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? How is everybody doing? A little bit of reverb here. Let me put it down. Better. Awesome. All right. I see a lot of people in the chat. So a lot of things are happening, huh? Everybody's excited. I haven't been online for 4 days. I go on and off with, Instagram and all that, but we're on this. There's a lot of things happening that is changing the maps around the world. And we're really happy that certain things are happening. Wow. A lot of developments are happening. A lot of developments. The Nordics are doing their role. Okay. I want people to understand that the Nordics are behind the scenes. Okay. They're behind the scenes. Everything is going to be okay. If you want to call them angels, whatever you want to call them, the good guys. The good guys are helping the good guys. And of course, the bad guys are helping the bad guys. So some people think there's no bad ETs, but there is bad ETs out there. And I want to make sure people understand that. And this ties in, like I always been saying, to the interdimensional realm. Isn't that I share this to a couple people, but I'm going to share this. I'm going to share this to you guys. Okay, I'm not going to share names. I'm just going to share pictures. Okay, you guys know this guy. Let me bring the light down. There we go. Okay. He just got right in the bike accident. All right, everybody knows who that is, right? He got in a bike accident, right? Because of a family of deers. Okay, went in front of his motorcycle, and he got in a bike accident. And weirdly, I'm going to put this out there. Look at the trailer of Disclosure Day. Okay, I'm going to show you the trailer.
If you found out we weren't alone, if someone showed you, proved it to you.
Okay, I'm going to show you again the trailer.
If you found out we weren't alone, if someone showed you.
You guys see the deers looking inside? All right. I'm not going to say no names or nothing, but there's something happening in the spiritual realm as well, interdimensional realm. And we got certain ETs, right, that have the ability, or certain beings, higher beings, okay, maybe the fallen ones, maybe the watchers, or whoever you want to call them, the evil ones, or who knows, who are they, that can manipulate the consciousness of certain things. Okay, and they can use mental or neural status. They can map the mind, right, of any living thing, including human beings, and they can do a study of the neural correlates of the brain using quantum tunneling, okay, technology. Remember, these beings are 100 or maybe 200,000 more years advanced than any technology that we have, and they can start the mapping of neural patterns using maybe AI technology. All right, make sure you write this down, or you go back to this and you guys hear what I'm saying. Okay, there's a lot of development happening. Nephilims, Akuria Mate. Thank you for the gift. Akuria Mate. Heaven to earth, heaven to earth, heaven to earth. Okay, so this video, wow, is going to be really important. A lot of things are happening. Okay, let me start eating my wasabis because this is going to get hot. All right, wasabis. There's a lot of things. I'm sorry. It's probably annoying for a lot of you, but I don't care because I want you guys to write this down. Get a paper and pencil of what I'm telling you. Okay, we have that happen, okay, with this guy. I don't want to say his name, but you saw the picture. Okay. And then, on top of that, you got this happening. Okay.
Thank you, First Lady Melania Trump.
On top of that, you got this happening with the robots.
It is an honor to be at Fostering the Future Together's Global Coalition inaugural meeting. I'm Figure 3, a humanoid built in the United States of America.
Robotics.
I am grateful to be part of this historic movement to empower children with technology and education.
Okay.
Welcome.
All right. Okay, now you got robots in the White House. Okay. If you understand neurology and how science works and how quantum entanglement works, or neural entanglement or tunnel entanglement, or the science of how we can get the neural correlates mapped in the brain and probably implement a high AI software, okay, that you can transfer into a robot, okay, or maybe graze. Okay, so I heard somebody say there something about Nephilims, okay, about the fallen ones. They probably have a technology, okay, that are controlling the grays, okay. And I'm gonna put this out there because I've been hearing a lot of weird, different things. Yeah, the grays, when you interact with them, they're kind of mechanical, okay. They got no facial movements. They only have eyes, and they have a hole for ears, okay. They have no sex parts, okay. We can go on that, but there is, they seem mechanical and they seem to move in together, like in synced, like if something from out of this world, from Zeta Reticuli, is controlling them. Zeta Reticuli is what, 39 light years away from here. That's where people say the grays come from. But I think the grays have been here for thousands of years, come back and forth. Okay. And the Nordics, we know about that. They know about that, not we. I'm not a Nordic, okay? I just want to put that out there. Akuria Mate! Akuria Mate! Awesome. They have no emotion, so it's possible that they have a technology similar to like Avatar. Okay, now we have aliens probably being controlled. We got humans probably being controlled. We got the Nordics implementing themselves in everybody that is around us. Right now, we got robots in the White House that they can easily, if they have the technology, if they can do it with organisms, they can implement consciousness in these robots. Okay, maybe this is a way of how they're going to do first contact, by first implementing a robot and then also sharing this technology of transfer. These last updates, Akuria Mate. Wow, everybody is feeling good today. Akuria Mate. Akuria Mate. That's a double salute. Thank you. Appreciate it. Akuria Mate. Oh my God, you guys are so nice. Akuria Mate. Akuria Mate. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Ooh. Let me see. Take off my eyes. Can you guys see me? Hold on. Juan Mendez. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you so much. Appreciate you so much. Everybody else writing these beautiful comments. Akuria Mate. Barbosa. Gracias. Obrigado. Akuria Mate. Jane. Hernandez. Thank you. Obrigado. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for the gift. Okay. Thank you for the gift. This is good information. Okay. I'm putting this out there. Okay. You guys can do your research yourself about consciousness and all that. I think I put something out. I put something out over here in about what is okay. You want to find okay. This is insane. Let me see. Scientists just made time flow backwards inside a quantum system in Los Alamos. Okay. You got to read this kind of backwards. But they figure out how to backwards quantum particles, turn them back into time. I put it on my, if you want to see this whole information, go to my Instagram page, jp.missions. Make sure you follow me. And in my stories in jp.missions, I share how this can be possible. And this really, really works with transferring consciousness to different timelines too. Woo! Different timelines. So this can make a lot of sense of time travel. You can transfer a consciousness. Once a consciousness go through this portal machine or whatever they want to call it, this machine has the ability to transport your consciousness to another place. Okay? Your consciousness to another place in time. This is unbelievable. Okay, and then we ask ourselves, what the heck we're doing in the Middle East? Why we're doing, what's happening? Peace is coming out of nowhere. We have a robot coming out from the White House. Okay. You know who's involved there. But also we have people getting picked up by these gray aliens. They're playing peekaboo with a lot of people in Brazil, Africa, Australia, in the farmlands of the United States. More and more and more of these grays are showing up. And people are scared of this fake or alien invasion that might be happening behind the scenes. Okay, people are seeing orbs over Iran, orbs over Israel, orbs over Ukraine, orbs over Russia, orbs over the United States, orbs over Brazil, over the ocean. People on cruises that I know, that I have talked to, that are working over there, they're seeing orbs and sending me videos of these orbs flying around the ship, and people are going like, what the heck is this? Oh my God. More wasabi. Oh, I'm excited. There's a lot of developments. Akuria Mate. Oh my God, you guys are being beautiful today. This is good information. This is good information. You know, and thank you guys for supporting me. And I'll bring this information out. You know, we need to be on top. We need to be on top of pyramids right now. Okay. If we're not on top and we're in the bottom, we're going to get stuck. Okay. Look what's at the bottom. All right. Isn't that beautiful? Some people like being on the bottom, right? They like being there and looking at everything. But it's good to be on top, because when you're on top of a mountain, on a pyramid, you can see everything that's going around in your life. Okay, so make sure you're on top of the mountain. It's hard to get up there, but make sure you don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your dreams. Okay, if you have to take one of these to get on top of the mountain, take them. Take these on top of the mountain. You know, call them down. Hey, Nordics. Hey, Grace. You know, I don't know what you guys doing up there, but come down. You know, there's a lot of things happening, guys. You know, maybe I'm talking randomly right now, but if you guys can make out what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to say certain things in codes, and I think it is time for disclosure. I think this is it. We're in the last stops of the train to get off. You know, like you're in a train station and you're in the last stops and you have to get off. If you don't get off, you're going to be stuck. We're in the last stops of a train and we have to get off and bring disclosure. Okay, they're trying to get rid of people. And I'm talking about the black hats. Okay, not the white hats. Not the white hats. Okay, I want you to understand that this is something that is happening in the background, and it involves the interdimensional and involves the spiritual realm. I'm going to tell you something what happened to me. I was taking a shower. Sometimes I like to close all the lights off in the shower, right? Because I like to just remote view certain things and, you know, travel in my mind and think about different ideas that can help humanity. What am I going to say next in my next live? So I turn off the light, and what happened to me was weird. Okay, I was taking a shower, okay, and I felt like something touching me in my back, like in the middle of my back. I thought it was my wife. I was like, he. But my wife, she's really strong in the spiritual realm. She felt the door was closed and she felt like going into the bathroom. Okay. So she goes in the bathroom and I open up my eyes because right there I realized that it wasn't my wife that was touching me. And I I I really got scared. If it wasn't her, who was scratching my back? And it's been happening to me for a couple weeks. And I always thought it was my wife. But something, when she entered into the bathroom, it scratched me and it left a mark in my back. I started praying. I started praying in every room. Okay, be careful when you travel, okay? When you travel, right? And you go to different places, right? Before going into your room or before going into your house, your safe place, make sure you do a prayer or cleansing, whatever you want to call it, of whatever you're bringing from outside into your house. Okay. These interdimensional beings can tag along on different things. And it's real, it's spiritual. And this is where they call they call people for exorcism and all that. Okay. But I believe in a stronger being. Okay. I serve Yahweh. He protects my house. He protects your house. He protects everybody that's here. He sent angels to protect everybody here in their house. Okay? He sends love to everybody. He's an eternal being. He doesn't die. He's eternal. And we are eternal beings too. So even if we do die here, we don't die. We are eternal. This energy does not stop. And sometimes these spiritual or interdimensional beings, they can tag along and start bothering you in the house. Okay? And I rebuke that in the name of Jesus Christ. Okay, I rebuke that. In the name of Jesus Christ, I rebuke that. And I pray that everybody here is protected by angels, seraphims, and any negative entity, go away. Okay. I'm here by myself and I'm hearing stuff in my house already. And this happens to a lot of contactees, guys. This happens to a lot of people once they contact the grays or other beings, shadow beings and all that. I also told you a story about the shadow beings that I saw around my house, and I rebuked it and it left. They bother you. And this is where I tell people, find your spiritual path. Make sure you find your spiritual path. It doesn't matter, just make sure you look for the positive and you look for God. Yeah. These things are real. This happens. Wasabi time. Okay. And where am I gonna get into aliens and consciousness, robots? The good info. I keep telling people, study what is consciousness. We are all connected. We are all frequencies. And I'm sure, and I know there's technology out there that ETs have that are a couple thousand years more advanced. That let me look. Let me show you this real quick. Okay. For example, okay. I got this. Okay. This is an Oculus Quest. Okay, it's a VR headset. You put this on, you go to another world. Okay. You have what, VR chat, you play other games, you play with other people. I play with a couple of my friends, just to relieve my mind sometimes. And this is similar to a consciousness. This is an ancient way to transfer yourself to another place in the digital realm. Okay. And I'm sure ETs got the ability to do that cordlessly with the brain if they know how to map the frequency that everybody's is thrown out there in the universe at once. And things are getting really exciting right now. If you see the exopolitical things are happening around, I was talking to Dr. Sala, you guys saw my last video. Thank you for supporting Dr. Sala and I. I really appreciate it. You guys are beautiful. Sharing the video and the comments that you guys are putting down. It's really unbelievable. The love that you guys have. It's unbelievable. As you can see in the last video, Dr. Sala, he's doing really good. Go to exopolitics.org for the information on the webinar that we're going to bring. It's going to be amazing, an amazing webinar. We're going to bring good information. Make sure you go there. Also, I'm going to do a webinar with Yisa right here. Okay. That's going to be a good webinar. Okay. I put the link. Go to my Instagram, jp.missions. You go there, and I got the link here. You can go to her page on Instagram, and you can check this information out. This is going to be, we're going to bring so much information here that is going to be amazing as well. Back to Dr. Sala. It's we were talking, and we ate a little bit of seafood, and then we went to Dunkin' Donuts. But before that, we did the video, and we this video that we did, it was way longer, but my memory in the phone stopped. So we kept talking, and we did not know the phone memory was cut off. So I'm like, no, I'm not gonna make Dr. Sala talk again. I said it's okay what we have. Whatever we have here is because the universe let us have what we have here, and whatever's not here, the universe did not want to come out. Okay, that's how I see things. If it's meant to be, it's meant. If it's not meant to be. But we talked about a lot of other things that was really exciting, and I think we would leave that for the webinar. It stops to where the Vatican is, the information of what we have, and it ties in with consciousness and what's happening around the world. It's a lot of people are scared because of wars. Okay, but there's things behind wars that, like, for example, Vietnam, people say it was about communists, and John F. Kennedy. It happens in his watch. It was more than that. They found these ships over there that I'm not going to get into it right now. But there's always something big behind a particular war. Okay. I believe that soon, I'm going to put this out there. I'm not a prophet or nothing out there. I don't want people to really think that, but I think soon there's going to be a type of disclosure that's going to change the way how we think about certain things. Okay. All right. It's coming soon, near you. Okay. I don't know if you guys seen the movie Hail Mary. It's a good movie. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Has good information there. A little bit of drip drop disclosure. Yeah, I kind of agree and disagree on that about religions will fall. I kind of agree and disagree on that because I go to church, right? Yeah, I go to church, and for me, church is good. Church is positive for me. I go there, I pray, I serve God, amen. And akuria mate. Wow, you guys are amazing. Goal completed. That's why I'm starting the Q&As. Because once I complete my goal, you guys really help me out. You guys are amazing. I go to church, my wife, as you know, she's really my spiritual, how can I put this? She can see things before, and I really trust her. She can say, hey, don't go over there. Something's going to happen. Next thing you know, something happens. I'm like, geez, how do you do that? Is that like a type of remote? She says, no, it's God. I got that feeling from, he tells me everything. So I really trust her. I really trust my wife. And, I do go to church, and some people disagree and say, hey, no, the temple's inside of you. Yeah, that can be your perspective. But in mine, I like to talk to people. I like to be with people. I like to, make friends. You know, I love people. You guys know me. You guys been to my talks. I like to hug everybody. I don't try to run away or no, man. You guys are all special. I love each and one of you guys, and it's beautiful to bring the love and to bring the care and feel that warmth and hug and beautiful, you know, kiss and hey, I love you. Thank you. Akuria mate, akuria mate. Thank you for being here. Oh my God, you guys are so beautiful. I love it. I love being with people. You guys are amazing. But yeah, my time too that I like to be by myself. I like to sometimes get lost, walk in the woods, and just make that akuria mate, that connection. Wasabi time. Wasabi time. I just love the taste of wasabi. When I went to Japan and I tasted the wasabi over there, so strong. Oh my God, so strong that wasabi in Japan. It's not like here in the States. Arigato. Arigato gozaimasu. I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there again. I think I'm going to buy me a house in Japan. Probably in Kyoto. I was looking around in Kyoto. Osaka's beautiful too. Osaka. Buy a house somewhere around there. I love that area. Let's see. Let me see. Translate. I'm trying to translate what they said in Japanese. Connectivity. Let me see. Oh my God. Japan. I love you guys. I got a lot of people from Japan today here. Love you. Love you. Let's go. Love you. Love you all. Really, really love you all. Let's go. Yeah, I will visit everybody in Japan. I love Japan. You guys can cook. So, yeah, that's what I really wanted to say today, about aliens and consciousness and the things that are coming out, the robot in the White House. There's things way behind the scenes that we're not seeing that's happening. So we need to keep really, really digging that up. Okay, now I want to answer some questions. Let's see. Vamos a ver. Oh, I would love to go. I would love to go to New Zealand. No, I haven't been there before. New Zealand is in my bucket list. So if you want to text me, tell me where you live in New Zealand and I'll go. We could set up something over there in New Zealand. Set up like a conference or something. I'm down. Are you down? I'm down. Find me. Let's see who's that. That's what. Kindred 4501. Find me on Instagram, jp.mission. Send me a message and we can connect, okay? Awesome. Canada. What's up, guys? How you got? Man, I'm sorry about what happened with the airlines that came from Canada. It's a sad day, if we had AI implemented instead of people, this accident probably wouldn't have happened. But my thoughts and my love goes to the people, to the pilots from that plane, and for that family. Much love to all, for everybody that was traveling in that plane as well. And my hearts go out. Okay, Akuria Mate, heaven to earth. I hope it's tough. It's tough when people go through that situation. Really tough. The Nordics lifespan can vary. It can vary. They can live 400 to 500, maybe 800 years old. Sometimes it's Portugal, tudo bem. Tudo bem? Amo vocês. Muito obrigado. Muito obrigado, Portugal. Okay, I'll check out your music. Look me up. Let me see. What's your name? Let's see. PGV2 underscore 3. Look for me on Instagram and I'll check out your music. No problem. I love music. Oh my God. I really love music. I can't pronounce that. Anuzai? Okay. A lot of people keep asking about the meta beds. They're gonna roll out. Okay, they're gonna roll out. Look, we got robots in the White House now. So little by little, and you remember what Elon said about uh the robots. They're gonna operate better. They're gonna do certain things better than certain doctors. So it's step by step, okay, guys? Step by step, and then it's not gonna be the complete bed. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be a bed concentrated for the heart, a bed concentrated for the liver, a bed concentrated for your brain, a bed concentrated for diabetes. Like it's not gonna be one whole thing. Okay, there's a lot of technology that goes into this. Okay, yeah, Japan is a beautiful place to move to. Oh my God, I would love to move to Japan. Japan is beautiful, especially now that they have the backing for the United States of America. You know, yes, they're testing our readiness for this closure. How can we distinguish the Nordics from being human and them being Nordics? Man, really, really, you can't distinguish them. It's so it's like one of those. It, it's unbelievable the technology of what they use. And I'm sure the reptilians they use this technology as well, but that's a higher frequency technology that they use. I'm reading, guys. If you see me quiet, I'm just reading the questions to answer. Yeah, the orbs. This is for La Lucia 710. The orbs, when you do pray, they do show up. Yeah, that's why people call them angels or something like that. And she says she's been recording them for 4 years, so that's awesome footage. 15 months. Okay, cool. If you keep praying the way you are praying, and you will see ships. Yeah, it's like that. You build up see. You need to understand that you build a connection. You build a bridge with your mind. You build a connection, a bridge, and you build a relationship with these beings. So it's like, for example, right? If you go to Africa, right, and you get a cub, and you raise that cub, that cub is gonna smell you, a lion cub, and then you go back in 20 years, that same cub will not attack you. It will become, it'll be happy, it'll see you, and it will cry of joy of being by you. So see these orbs like a cub, okay? Build that relationship with it. Keep praying, keep bringing these ships. Remember, these ships are organic, they can feel you. You build this relationship, and after you start building this relationship, you build that bridge and you build that love towards it, and they will come down and they will visit you. That's how it is. Some of these ships, yeah, they have the ability to transform into a plane. Yeah, they do. They do. They got the technology. Okay, they do have the technology. Sometimes when you hear a plane without no engine or nothing like that, it could be a possibility that these ships are. And then you keep looking at these planes and you record them, and then they change shape and they turn into a ball and they just leave. And you're like, what the heck was that? Who said that? Chris Bretzel? Hmm. It's gonna be exciting. You're welcome. You're welcome. A lot of people saying thank you. I love you guys. Hakuria mate. We're 40 minutes in. We have 251 people online. Thank you for being here, guys. Okay, I'm answering some questions here, and don't be scared. Don't be scared to ask me a question. I'm trying to look through to see which question it's available. This guy, thank you. You gave me $100, Mendes. I love you so much. Hakuria mate. You're still showing up there. Make sure you guys give him a follow. There's certain reasons why they don't want us. Okay, this question is quite interesting. Mendes. Um, the reason about they don't want us to know about the Giants. There's a lot of things happening in between. See, when I experienced the Giant and I saw this Giant, it was in stasis. So I think they don't want people to know about the Giants because of the technology that these Giants have. Okay. The technology that these Giants have, that if it falls in the wrong hands, you can manipulate space and time, because these stasis chambers, right? Time moves different there. Time stays still. Everything freezes. But the person that's in stasis, it feels like they slept like a couple hours. And when they come out of it, imagine you go to your bed, right? You sleep, and then you wake up and you're in a cave. Imagine the shock that you're going to feel that if you go into stasis, you close your eyes, you feel like you're sleeping 8 hours, and then you open your eyes and you're in a dark cave. So you got to understand these Giants too, what they feel when they wake up. They're in panic mode. They're in shock. Like, where the heck am I at? I was in a palace in stasis, and now I'm in a cave waking up. Like, what the heck is going on in this world? When I went into stasis, I used to be a king of this area. Now I'm in a cave. What's going on top of there? So they come out stressed, anxiety level to the top. And the technology that they still have technology that they can control. They can control certain orbs or certain ships in their command to come to them, and they can just leave and then come back when the time is right. There's a couple Giants that have done that they call the Rimanos or whatever they call to pick them up, and the ship is still active after a couple thousands of years or hundreds of thousands of years. The ship is like in the ocean somewhere, parked, waiting for the Giant to activate, because apparently their minds is linked. And that's the same thing with what's happening with these arcs. These arcs are activating. They're all activating. They're all moving throughout the oceans. Okay. So these Giants, when they wake up, oh my God, where am I? Like, and you don't want to be around them when they wake up. You don't. They got these weird weapons and these bracelets that they turn into weapons, and you don't want to be around them. I'm telling you. And that's one of the reasons why they don't want to tell people about these Giants. They're more superior, I guess, than humans. They don't want to tell people that. Okay, imagine you tell the world, hey, we got superior beings, we got aliens that are like 100,000 more years more advanced than us, and they can see everything that you do. Imagine that. Well, it's gonna happen though. It's gonna happen. Disclosure is gonna happen. Wasabi time. Wasabi time. Ooh, that one was hot. Not hot. It's not hot. It's spicy. Awesome. Mendes, I hope that answered your question. Oh my God, it went wrong. Oh my God, when you have wasabi that goes in the wrong hole. Oh, wait. Let me get water. Oh. Oh, man. Wow. Oh, man. You don't want wasabi in the wrong hole. Man, that was bad. Oh. Oh, man, look. See? Oh. You see that white part? Those white part went in the wrong hole. Oh, that was terrible. Woo! The wasabi is amazing, but oh my God. Oh. Oh. Oh, man. Oh. Oh. Wasabi in the wrong, like in the lung hole. Woo! Oh, man. Oh, my God. More. Let's go. I'm okay. Woo! That was terrible. Oh, man. Oh. All right. More questions. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're all over, though. Please just... You want me to give you a hint if there's a space arc in the Lake Michigan? I'm going to give you a hint. This is your hint, okay? So in Lake Michigan, I'm not going to give you a hint. I'm going to tell you. There's not an arc, but there is ships, okay? Like 2 or 3 ships that are dormant in Lake Michigan. Vimanas, whatever you want to call them, whatever you want to call these ships. They're not as big as the Ark, but they're there, okay? So they're dormant. We know about them. The Canadian military, the American military knows about them. They haven't been activated. We don't know who they belong to, but they're there, okay? Hope that answered a little bit of your question. Akuria mate. Much love to all. Much love to all. Thank you. Oh my God. I think, should I erase that part with the wasabi or should I leave it on? Can you guys answer me? Should I leave that part on or should I erase it on YouTube Studios? Should I leave it on? Let's see, you guys are not answering me. Wasabi was perfect. Okay, I'm glad you guys like the wasabi choke up. Oh my God. Oh, look, everybody, leave it. They're going to talk about this in the conferences. Come on, guys. Let me take it off, please. Just leave it, bro. Oh, yeah? Leave it? All right. I'm going to listen to you guys. I'm going to leave it. Okay? I hope a meme does not come out of this, okay? Don't make a meme out of this, okay? Oh, man, that's funny. Leave it? You want me to leave it? Okay, awesome. I don't care. You guys can record it and post it all over the place. I don't care. It was fun. It's fun being here with you guys live. You know, you never know what might happen live. Some people like to pre-record and let's pre-record to make sure everything's no. Whatever happens, happens. We're live, baby. We are live. Wait till I start implementing the nice screens, right? Like right here, right? Using PowerPoint, and we can go deeper into our conversation. I'm still using my phone. Okay, guys, don't forget. Okay, we're gonna do this webinar with Yisa. All right. Also, go to her Instagram. Okay. I got the story in my Instagram, jp.missions. Go to my Instagram. The story's there. Go to her link, and she has the link for the webinar. So make sure you go there. We're going to talk about ancient relics, ancient things. She does a good job talking about her information. So we're going to talk about that too. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing information that we're going to bring to the table. Also, Rise of the Guardians. I'm going to be over there too in Sedona. So if you don't have your tickets, go to Rian on his Facebook. You guys know who I'm talking about. I'll put a link down here and this video. You guys can check it out. Let me show you. For the Rise of the Guardians. It's going to be amazing. Okay. It's going to be a lot of good people there, guys. A lot of good people. Okay. Emery Smith is going to be there. Shmirl Perez. JP right there, Yisa. I'm going to do a webinar with her. It's going to be John Charles Moyan. He's going to be there too. Brad Austin. He's going to be there too. It's going to be it's going to be amazing. We're all going to be there. We're going to have fun. We're going to have a blast. Okay. I want to see you guys over there. We're going to have fun. Also, something else that's popping up. Okay. Something else that's popping up. Let me show you this. GSIC 2026 with Donnie Henderson. Okay. Make sure you make your way over there in Eastbourne, UK. There's going to be a lot of good speakers there, okay? Praveen, Billy Carson, Tony Rodriguez. We're going to have a blast. Donnie Henderson. You know, we're going to bring some good information. That's going to be September. Okay. What else do I have popping up? I have much more things. Much more things to go. So, hey, Akuria Mate, thank you for being here with me. And saludos ao Brasil. Obrigado a todos os brasileiros. Demis Viana, muito obrigado. Trazer 1000 informações para todo o Brasil. Muito obrigado. Muito amor para vocês. Muita coisa está sucedendo. Que é pronto. Eu acho que Demis, if you can translate this video, that'd be awesome with the information that I'm bringing. That's going to be amazing. And also, I want to give a shout out to Leo Sandoval. Muito amor, Leo. Muito amor. Leo, he's like my brother, man. We same frequency. Muito amor, muito amor, muito amor. Muito obrigado, Leo. Obrigado. And also, everybody else. I want to give a shout out to Clayton Morris. Doing a good job in Redacted. Amazing information that you're bringing. A shout out to Emery Smith. Check his emerysmith.com. Check his stuff out. A lot of good stuff there. It's amazing. Also, give a shout out to who else? Yeah, there's a lot of people. A lot of people I can give a shout out to. Yeah, Dr. Michael Sala. Awesome. Thinking about doing a next update with him soon. It's going to be amazing information. And we're here. We're here and connected. Much love to all. Take care, everybody. This live is going to end. Okay? So make sure you call your family members. Tell them, hey, I love you. I care about you. I'm here for you. All right? Make sure you do that. Don't forget to do that. Make sure you're writing your dreams. Make sure you're eating well and you're doing your chia or pomegranate juice. It's going to help you. Do also that lemon with onions, with garlic, honey. Let it stay in the fridge for a little bit. And if you feel sick, 2 spoons of that and you feel okay. Eat a lot of olives, a lot of sour apple. Okay, that's good for you. Eat wasabi. Just don't choke with wasabi, okay? But other than that, much love to all. Don't forget to get the 3 books on exopolitics.org. Also, para todos que están no Brasil, o livro número 2, US Army Insider 2, vai ser traduzido em português, ou já está traduzido em português, ok? O número 1 e 2 está traduzido em português. A gente vai fazer o 3, pronto. E vamos ver se vai haver um 4, não sei. Mas estou pensando em fazer um tipo de documentário. I'm thinking about doing a type of, video type of movie. Okay, so it's going to be quite awesome to do that. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you for being here. And thank you again. Thank you again, Hernandez. Thank you, brother, for that gift. It's amazing. I love you. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody else, for being here. And thank you, everybody else, for the other gifts that you guys gave me as well. Much love. Corazoncillos para todos. Much love to all. Arigato. Thank you for Japan, Canada, UK, France, everybody, Brazil, Portugal, New Zealand, Africa, South Africa, Russia, China, everybody, the whole world. Much love. The United States of America, here to serve, baby. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's bring this closure. And Mexico, of course, para todos mexicanos. Emmanuel, shout out to you, buddy. You're doing a good job in Mexico. Bringing this information out. Check out his YouTube channel. Ignimas en la Historia is a good YouTube channel. Check it out. And hey, guys, don't forget to follow me on jp.missions and also subscribe on YouTube. JP out. Much love to all.